For thousands of years, amongst many of these dominator cultures, there's been the belief that domestication and civilization, as it's called, is superior to wildness. When people came across from Europe, you could say settlers or colonizers, they came to a place that they considered a vast, untouched wilderness. We now know that that's what's called delusion, and that actually they arrived to a landmass that had over 500 indigenous cultures that had relationship and were stewarding the land. It wasn't a coincidence that something like every third tree was a mighty chestnut that produced wonderful food. It's because they were practicing their own system of food forestry. This wasn't, as they called, a wilderness. It was humans in relationship with the land. Many of these settlers decided it was a very good idea to destroy the buffalo, because when you can destroy the buffalo, you can destroy the relationship with the land and the animals and the plants of the indigenous people. You can destroy their ability to exist independently in relationship with the earth. The destruction of the buffalo is a very clear example of something we've experienced in the relatively near past. And what we don't realize is that is ingrained into, I would say, every single one of this in this room, including myself, this anti-foragingness, that it is inferior to forage. Personally, I think one of the most powerful things that we can do today as a society is to support the recreation, the reestablishment of indigenous food systems. So right here in the Twin Cities, we have North American traditional indigenous food systems, natives, started by Sean Sherman, a coalition, a collaboration of hundreds of native people and non-native people to create indigenous food sovereignty. And indigenous food sovereignty is beneficial to every single human being because it's one of the most potent ways that we can actually work with the land that gives back to the land by learning through these ways of living in a much more sustainable and harmonious way with Earth. So we are really fortunate to be surrounded by a very, very powerful and rejuvenated and continuing culture of indigenous people that have been stewarding the land in this way. And so I think that's one of the most powerful and beautiful things we can do.